This bulletin is brought to you by Good Morning Vihalia. Enjoy the warmth and indulge in the deliciousness.
Good morning, good morning.
Hello ladies and gentlemen. Early this morning at about 6 a.m, veteran lawyer Muhammad Shafee Abdullah was at the Sultan Salahuddin Abdul Aziz Shah Airport, or better known as the Subang Sky Park terminal, on his way to board a flight to Penang when suddenly, out of nowhere, a squad of Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission officers descended and nabbed him, bringing him all the way to the MACC office in Cheras for processing. At about 11:20 a.m, he was brought to the Kuala Lumpur Sessions Court, where 4 charges were laid against him. 2 of these charges were concerning money laundering. According to the charge sheet, this concerns money laundering activities by receiving proceeds from illegal activities amounting to 9.5 million ringgit, money that was allegedly transferred to him from former Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak. The second charge concerns 2 counts of violating the Income Tax Act 1967 because Shafee has allegedly failed to declare the income in statements made to the Inland Revenue Board. Bail was set at 1 million ringgit with 2 sureties. He had to surrender 2 passports. Now, Shafee, being a veteran lawyer, was not at all amused by this. While he admits receiving the funds, he mentioned that this was a payment from Najib for the legal work he has done for UMNO that accumulated over the years since the 1990s. In a statement issued by Shafee, he said that Najib agreed to the payment of 9.5 million ringgit as a complete settlement of the legal fees of 46 election petition matters, but Najib had asked him to rationalize the paperwork later.
If they cannot prove knowledge that I must have, that I know the money I receive from Datuk Sri Najib is in fact illegal money, then the whole 4 charges drop.
12 Road Transport Department or JPJ officers, including a deputy director, have been arrested following a joint operation by the police and the MACC. The operation was kicked off from suspicions about 14,000 lesen terbang that were issued over the last 2 years. No, they're not lesen kopi, these are lesen terbang. Yes, new term for you to process today. The key difference between lesen kopi and lesen terbang is that the ones we call lesen kopi is basically referring to the practice of bribing the examiner during the driving test to let you have a walkover instead of taking the whole test. A practice that has become so rampant over the last decade or so that I have friends from college who actually brag about it. You know who you are. This lesen terbang takes things to a whole new level. These are plastic driver's license cards just like the ones that we have that you can straight up cash and carry without setting foot in a driving school. It is believed that some of these officials had exploited the RTD system that was used to convert foreign licenses to local ones by keying in false information to produce these illegal licenses. These were then being sold on WhatsApp and even openly on Facebook. By the way, if you're holding one of these lesen terbang, you have 1 month to come forward to the JPJ or the Ministry of Transport to return them voluntarily. If not, you could face up to a year's jail or a fine of 5,000 ringgit or worse, both.
Ini yang telah kami jedarkan, dan bulan Jun yang lepas saya telah mengarahkan pegawai saya dan juga pegawai JPJ untuk membuat laporan kepada polis dan SPRM. Dan selepas siasatan hampir dalam 2 bulan, maka memang siasatan ini berhasil, boleh dikatakan menumpaskan sindiket lesen terbang ini. Dan kita dapati bahawa ini adalah satu sindiket yang besar yang merangkumi pegawai-pegawai daripada beberapa negeri. Bukan saja daripada pegawai JPJ, ada runner dekat luar, termasuk ada pegawai pengukuasa di agensi lain.
As of yesterday, the parliamentary seat of Port Dickson was vacated, paving the way for yet another by-election. This is so that PKR President-elect and Prime Minister-in-waiting Anwar Ibrahim will be able to contest for a seat in Parliament. On the other side, it looks like UMNO will be contesting against Anwar for the seat. Well, what about PAS? Yeah, about PAS.
Semalam kita dah bincang sedikit mengenai pilihan raya kecil di Port Dickson. Maknanya kita bagi laluan kepada UMNO untuk bertanding. Maknanya kita lebih suka kalau tanding 1 lawan 1. Dan calonnya pun kita tengoklah, pasal kita nak beri sokongan laluan kepada UMNO. Maknanya kalau calon UMNO tu memang akan tanding situ, kemungkinan kita akan beri sokongan Seperti mana juga UMNO dah memberikan sokongan kepada PAS di Sri Setia tempoh itu.
Despite Pakatan Harapan's top leadership saying that they will review Education Minister Masli Malik's appointment as the president of the International Islamic University of Malaysia, some student activists are still not impressed. They want Masli to drop the post and they're giving him 7 days to do it.
If he did not resign in that 7 days, we will gather more and more people. We will mobilize students to go against him because he is right now violating the principle university autonomy that he has been preaching to gain votes, that his party has been preaching to gain votes from the students and also from the rakyat. He has all his reasons about he needs to make changes from the inside, and he needs to the IIUM is different from other universities, so the structure is different. But here we hold on to principle. University autonomy is university autonomy. No political interference in any academic institution, and that's why we hold on to that and we give him 7 days.
And if you want an idea of what the student activists were up to, or perhaps what they're going to be bringing with them if Masli doesn't listen, this might give you a glimpse of it.
Mahasiswa! Undar! Masli Malik! Letak jawatan! Letak jawatan!
Malaysia's first multi-grains brand. The champion is Good Morning. Alright, to finish off today's bulletin, I would like to quote UMNO Youth Executive Committee member Shahrul Nasran Kamaruddin. In a statement he released today, he suggested that UMNO and Barisan Nasional should just give Anwar a walkover in the upcoming Port Dickson by-elections, and that it would be better for Anwar to formally be a part of the Pakatan Harapan government. Now, this might sound diplomatic, but no, it's not. Instead, he believes that this will compel Prime Minister Dr. Mahathir to appoint Anwar as his deputy and pave the way for Anwar to become the 8th Prime Minister of Malaysia. Will Mahathir give way to Anwar? Another UMNO youth leader said that this will unfurl another episode of drama in the cabinet between Anwar and Mahathir. But is Barisan Nasional chalking up unnecessary friction here? Or do these UMNO youth leaders see a split in Pakatan Harapan that PKR has been consistently and actively denying ever since the 14th general elections? Let's talk about it in the comments or on Twitter. Hit like, follow, subscribe and share this video. I'm Daniel Anthony. Thank you for watching.